everyone, welcome back to my channel. I gotta tell you something. Yesterday I had to go I had a procedure done. I got rid of that that big cyst that was on my hand. Look at that. I had to go get that thing taken off. I kept banging it on everything, and it started hurting. And once I got there, I was told in the beginning that it was an encapsulated cyst, and they were just going to be able to remove it. It didn't go like that. The surgeon said once I got there that it had ruptured. I guess I've hit it so many times on so many different things, going in and out of work, different doors, and just banging it around, so it ruptured. But they weren't able to get it out in like one little ball like I thought they was going to be able to. But anyway, I had it done yesterday, and we were supposed to get a bunch of snow today. So yesterday before my procedure, I decided to run to the grocery store and get a few things, because I thought, well, they already told me I'm going to be off for a while. So I thought this would be a perfect time to catch up on my In the Kitchen with Sandy videos, get some recipes out there, since I kind of been slacking lately. And yeah, it's not working out like that. Had my procedure done yesterday, and it is super sore. But I bought all these ingredients for some things that I wanted to do. Like, for example, today I'm doing another rendition of my, I think it's called barbacoa, whatever it is. My Chipotle tacos that I done a while back that was on here. And let me tell you something, if you haven't made those yet, I don't really know what you're waiting on, because those are so delicious, so delicious. But today, instead, in that recipe, we use a nice piece of chuck roast. But today I decided to put chicken in it and use chicken breast in replace of the piece of beef. So I think these are going to come out absolutely amazing. They have in the past, and I haven't made this in a long time, but I just kind of wanted to show you different pieces of meats that you can use with different recipes. But anyway, back to my little sob story here. This little hand here, I'm supposed to keep it elevated. According to the doctor, I'm supposed to keep it up all the time to keep it from swelling. He said what his specific words were, just pretending you're giving everybody a high five. So I'm supposed to do this for 2 weeks, because it has sutures in it, and I don't go back until for 2 weeks to have them removed. And I'm telling you what, I done pretty good yesterday after the procedure. Really wasn't feeling any pain, because I guess they had so much whatever they numbed it with in there, and it was just like, oh, I'm not feeling a thing. I did feel the needles going in it, but that's about it. Didn't feel the incision, didn't feel any of it being taken out, thank God. But anyway, today it's a different story. I woke up laying on it, and I don't even know where it ended up in the middle of the night, but it wasn't good. This morning it was swollen, extremely sore, and I thought, what? How am I supposed to cook? How am I supposed to cook? But I'm going to go ahead and give it a whirl. Yesterday I went ahead and made the pico sauce to go with these chicken street tacos, barbacoa, chicken barbacoa, whatever you want to call it. I knew that I needed to get that done, because I knew I wouldn't be able to do any chopping. Forgot to chop my onions and my jalapeno and my garlic for today, so it took me 37 minutes to cut up 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic and 1 jalapeno. It is what it is. I couldn't even get a bra on this morning. There's a lot of things I couldn't do. I couldn't even get pants on. I've still got my pajama bottoms on. Go figure. That's all right with me, though. But anyway, we're going to get started on this recipe. I think I'll be all right now. I've got everything here, everything ready to go. Got my big Dutch oven out and washed up this morning, one-handed. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. One thing is, when I went to the store yesterday, I bought 2 big old packs of chicken breasts, and after looking at them, I thought, you know what? I don't think that's going to be enough meat, because once the chicken is cooked and is shredded, I don't think that it really makes a lot. So I was able to get some out of my freezer. I pulled some big old big old chicken breast out of the freezer. And I'm going to use those instead, and I'll just freeze the other ones that I got yesterday. I might add a couple more. I don't know, because we're definitely going to have to be eating days. That's just how smart your little cookie right here is. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that I would just be able to, you know, step back in my game, but not today. In my big Dutch oven, I'm going to add my chicken breast. And you know what? Like I said, my chicken is still frozen, but that's okay. Look at that. That's a big glob of meat. These breasts are huge, huge. And this is my onions and my garlic and my jalapeno. I really should have filmed me trying to cut that up this morning. It was absolutely hilarious. I was able to do it with one hand. I was a little afraid with the onion that I was going to cut my fingers off, so I just kind of done it one-handed. And I should have showed you that. It was, I got to give myself credit. I got to give myself credit. But you're going to dump that in there, every bit of it. They said I'm not allowed to make a fist. I'm not allowed to lift anything heavy, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to get this this big Dutch oven in the oven. Make sure I get every bit of that. I'm telling you, I am super excited about this. I'll show you my pico sauce in just a little bit. We're going to use some oregano as well. And you know what? I might have to eyeball this. We're going to use about, that's a half a tablespoon. We're going to use a tablespoon and a half. I don't know, that's quite a bit of chicken. Daisy's playing with her little squeaky toy over there. She got a new, they got new Christmas toys, so they're tickled to death about that. See, I can use my fingers, barely. And then we're also going to use, oh, give me a minute. We're going to use some cumin. We're going to use about a tablespoon of cumin. That ain't going to work, is it? Going to have to take the lid off. It is snowing here. And I had a big brainstorm of just going out and getting stuff. And, you know, I'm going to be off work a couple weeks. I thought, well, I'll do a little bit of cooking. Look at that. Yeah. Your girl ain't too smart, is she? We'll go with this one. That one ain't gonna work either. Oh my gosh. Let's use what I know will work. Well, maybe not. I have to shake it on there. Well, what I want you to use is about 2 tablespoons of this. If you go over, that's perfectly fine. You know what that means? It's just more seasoning. You do want them seasoned well, right? Like I always say, you want them seasoned well. We're going to add 2 beef cubes. Yes, this is chicken, but this is the recipe for the barbacoa. So we're just using the chicken in replace of the beef. So you're definitely going to use the beef cubes instead of the chicken. You got to trust me, because you want the same flavor, you know, kind of the same flavor, but the chicken. Come on. I can do it. I can do it. We're also going to add a little bit of garlic powder, even though we used a couple cloves of garlic. I'm going to use some minced onion. Gotta be careful how much I use this thing. And then some chipotle peppers. You don't have to cut your chipotle peppers up. They will just cook right down into, basically into nothing. Now, one time I used a whole can of these, and I'm telling you what, We couldn't, it would like to set us on fire. So this time I'm going to use about 3/4 a can. But I do want all that goodness from the sauce in there. And you're going to add about a 1/2 cup of water. We're going to add just a little bit of salt. And a little bit of black pepper. My babies are over there playing. That's all you're going to do. Now, lid on. And in the oven it goes. 350 for probably about 2.5 hours. I'm going to check it. I want you to check yours too, because it's not going to render a super lot of additional liquid because it's chicken breast. It's not like you're cooking the beef. They're over there fighting over a hedgehog, a toy hedgehog. Roscoe's just letting her know that he don't want her to even look at it. That's what he does. But I'm going to check this often, and I want you to check yours often too. And give me just a second, and I'll be back to show you my pico sauce that I made. So now I just have to figure out how to get this from the countertop to the oven. Let me show you my pico sauce that I made yesterday, and I want to go ahead and give it a try. Which is better if it's made the day before. I can't get the lid off. Oh, it smells so good. Look at it. Look at that. Don't look at all this mess here. I haven't had the chance to clean it up yet. Let me give that a stir. Oh, it smells amazing. And all that's in this is, I've got a jalapeno pepper in there. I like to put jalapeno peppers in mine. And I've got onions, tomatoes, cilantro. I think I've got a little bit of onion salt in there and some pepper. I love this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and taste that. See how the flavors have married. Man. I can't wait to eat. Look at that, guys. This chicken is done. I've already shredded it, and I had one heck of a time shredding it. Trying to shred it with one hand. It is absolutely so full of flavor, so delicious. So good. It's got the perfect amount of seasoning in it, and every bit of that liquid actually absorbed right into the chicken, which makes it for a really tasty treat. It's not too hot. I've already tasted it multiple times. It is perfect, and I made a little pot of jasmine rice to go with it. The jasmine rice is not any more expensive than the regular rice. It's the instant rice. It's just a little, the box is purple, and it just says jasmine rice on it because that's what it is. Again, it's minute rice, and it is so much better than just the regular minute rice. It actually has like a, I'm not really going to say a flavor. It's just something different about it. It's amazing. And again, these are interchangeably. You could do it, you know, with the beef. The beef is really good. Look at that, how tender that is. And it just shredded so easily. Sorry guys, I'm like one-hand band right now. Come on. Then I like to take some rice. I don't know what's going on over there. Olivia's just really enjoying herself too much. And I told her, had she made some guacamole, we'd have guacamole too. But we don't. She's mad because I didn't buy the avocados to make it. Some cheese. You don't even want to know, guys. And then some of my delicious pico sauce. I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. I like to put a little extra on mine. Look at that. As if it isn't flavored enough. Sorry for the background there. Let me hold on to it in my little broke hand there. But I bought some of the salsa verde, the Taco Bell salsa verde. I love this stuff. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Just gonna drizzle a little bit right over it. It's just a little extra. She's on her third one, but who's counting? Oh, yeah, look at that again. Definitely stepping up your taco game here. Girl, I can't fold mine. There we go.
Fold it when you eat it.
Look at that. I can't wait to dig in. Mmm. Man. Mmm. That is so good. Mmm. I tell you what. You gotta make this. Get a piece of rice on my tooth. The chicken or the beef, either way, is absolutely amazing. I hope you like this recipe. I know you're gonna like it. You just have to make it. I appreciate you watching. You know I love you guys very much, and I'll see you on the next one.